Hondas. So I'm like, all right, we gonna go to Homie Honda's. I hope we don't gotta get jumped in to order food because it's called Homie Honda's. We get there, it's a man's house, literally in a neighborhood in the hood. It's crackheads across the street at the gas station. There's niggas walking around the street that look like they had weaponry. I'm like, damn, we might get robbed, but we gotta get some Homie Hondas because he the homie, obviously. Knock on the door. A homie really do open the door. He's like, what's up, folks? I'm like, shit, this Homie Honda's? He like, you see the sign, ain't it? In this man's house. So I'm like, shit.
But did you buy a plate?
So I'm like, shit, I need a menu or something. He was like, oh, I got you real quick. He go in the house, come back out with real menus, bro. Pass out the menus. He said, yeah, I got this secret sauce. He go back in the house, come out with plastic spoons with a spoonful of his secret sauce on it.
So you
had to taste it anyway.
So you get served on the front porch?
Yeah. Hell yeah. So he come back, what did you get? He come back out the front door with the spoons with the sauce on it. He's like, yeah, y'all can taste the sauce. I'm like, say less. Boom, we taste the sauce. Mind blowing flavor. Flavor hit every taste bud. It hit taste buds I didn't even know I had. My cousin hit the sauce too. He down there fell out. The sauce is that damn good. So he's like, yeah, I can go in there and whip some shit up. So we order the food. We get some chicken hibachi, shrimp hibachi. I got some wings. Homie Honda's is about to hook it up. He opened the door. Pit bull chases out the door. This is the Homie Honda's pit bull. I think he helped him cook. I don't know. We get the food. Best food you ever tasted in your life. Coming out this man's house. I don't know if the dog helped cook or not, but I've never had flavor so tasty from a man's kitchen. And he on Google. Google Homie Honda's. This man's on.
What did you get though?
How did you find out about this place again?
I don't know. It was a hood nigga passing out flyers. Like if you walk to Kroger or something, he just be like in Kroger parking lot giving out flyers and shit.
And you just
it's like a random nigga that look like he about to sell you some narcotics, but he really just passing out flyers with Homie Honda's.
So a man went back in his home, just came back out with a spoon of something, and you just ate it? No question.
It was the secret sauce, man.
Secret sauce. That doesn't alert you at all? Like to ask questions, what's in the secret sauce?
No.
First of all, the fact that he actually went, like you are talking like you're literally standing on the porch.
Yeah, we were.
And it's like you're getting served like the crickets. Like I don't understand it.
Yeah.
It's sort of a drug deal.
I said, how should I pay you? I said, do you take Cash App or something? He's like, yeah. I said, what's your Cash App? He said, trapping food. He said, $, trapping food.
But what did you have? What did you eat?
Seemed okay with you?
What did you eat? Fuck all that. I don't give a fuck.
He said he had shrimp teriyaki, chicken teriyaki wings.
Nah, I ordered
shrimp
wings.
Hibachi or something.
My cousin ordered chicken hibachi, and I think his girl or something ordered.
So was it a black dude?
Yeah. Oh, he's a homie. It's called Homie Honda's. You know, ain't nothing but niggas
cooking hibachi.
Bro, listen. I know how it sounds.
Bro, if I go into Popeyes and there's all white people in that Popeyes, I don't go there.
I know how it sounds, man. But his hibachi
doesn't watch anything from inside of his house.
But it was busted. It was good.
See, I would have to watch it to fix it.
And my cousin ordered, one of my other cousins, he ordered veggie rice because he's a vegetarian and shit. He don't eat meat and shit like that. And bro, listen, I've never had vegan food so tasty in my life.
You know why? Because it had meat in it. That's why. Because Homie Honda's is not serving no vegan rice.
he did, bro. He said he cater parties, everything.
He said I marinated with a little ham hock. You know how I do.
He said, yeah, I cater. I come to the house and cook. You know what I'm saying for you? All that, bro. I got you.
Does he have social media for you to go see his food?
Yeah.
Like, did you look at anything prior to just getting this random flyer on the parking lot and going to this man's house?
And when you pulled up and you saw it was a house, you didn't turn around.
Nah,
we're just asking out of your safety, buddy.
We was about to turn around, but I was like, nah, we knocking on this man's door. It's a sign in the yard.
Where do you get the courage? Because it seems like every time you go out on these adventures, it's somewhere dangerous. Like something. I fear for your life sometimes when you share these stories.
Nah. what made me feel safe is one of the hood niggas that's walking around. My cousin was out the window was like, "See, that's you, bro. Oh, what's up, boy?"
No, that ain't enough. Didn't you almost die getting your hair braided last time? Wasn't that the last time?
Oh yeah, it was gunshots out there.
Lucious Williams and Friends podcast, episode 44. I'm Pandemic Proof Lou. I got BJ Buddy. I got Keisha from Calculus. I got Lena. I got Ray. How y'all doing? How was y'all's week? BJ, how was your week, sir?
My week was all right. I got my second COVID shot. That shit had me sick as hell that night, but I'm good now.
Buddy, how was your week? Well, we all heard about your week, huh?
My week was amazing. Y'all go to
Homie niggas house.
Everybody go to Homie Honda's.
Hey,
this is not an ad.
Keisha from Calculus, how was your week?
It was good. I mostly chilled. I'm revving up for what's to come. Tattoos and birthdays and holiday plans. So this is about the time my year starts to speed up.
Lena Dane, how was your week?
It was subpar, but Monday's a new week.
Okay. Ray, how was your week?
Had a pretty decent week. I was in training all week and go back to training next week.
Keisha, is that a pack of cigarettes emoji right there? What's that?
Nigga, those are books.
Oh.
Calculus, get it?
I thought that was a pack of cigarettes.
Buddy, this is the buddy we don't want to see tonight. Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey, BJ.
I thought it was some Marlboro or something.
Hey, BJ.
Yo.
You gonna ask me about my week, sir?
How was your week, Lucious?
Hey, I'm glad you asked, BJ. My best friend. The guy from Blue's Clues came back after 20 years.
Really?
Hey, put some respect on Steve's name, bro.
That's right.
Hey, fuck Steve, man.
We're not doing that.
Fuck Steve. You never seen Peter Harmon think about us. That nigga got his money on left.
He was thinking about us. He said he never forgot us, and I believe him.
I believe
Do you believe him? That nigga forgot about y'all, nigga. That nigga hairline and moved back 12 inches.
He was one of my best friends growing up. You better please leave him alone.
How do y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about, like...
I loved it.
I loved it. I think it was very smart.
You cried. What did you cry from?
Because it was Steve. What you mean?
Hey, Bob Ross came back and was like, yo, from the dead, I'm over here telling y'all, nigga, 20 years. It's been great without y'all.
When Steve came back, that shit gave me PTSD. My dad said the same shit. I never forgot about it. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, fam.
I thought that shit was weird, man. Like, what the fuck? Okay, I get it.
Then you don't have an explanation. This sounds
He came back from Blue's Clues. I went to a college football game and that shit was whack. Like, that shit was whack as fuck. I left halfway through the third quarter.
Oh.
Yeah.
You gave it to
I'm like, yo, I don't need to watch this shit. I can watch this shit on TV. This is whack. Like, whenever you see a team that's like from a major conference and they're struggling with somebody that sucks, that shit hurt your feelings a little bit. You be like, God damn, these niggas ain't got no talent. This shit is whack. Had a show. Show was dope. Show was very fun. And that's about it. That's how my week was, BJ. I'm glad you asked about it.
Did you talk about Carlos again in your show?
No, I did not, bro. I did something different.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't talk about Carlos all the time, man. I got enough material. I've been doing this long enough. I got some longevity. But guess what? Guess what, BJ?
What's that?
You know what else I got?
What's that?
Buddy, guess what? Guess what, buddy?
What?
Really?
What?
They got their fan blowing on it. Hey, buddy got their fan blowing because he know he's finna get hot to the motherfucker in 20 minutes. Talking about nothing. That nigga finna be talking about nothing for 30 minutes.
Hey, that bottle was tipped high.
I had to get I started to smack the bottom.
Guess what?
What?
She got a pack of cigarette emoji.
Hey, Lena,
You
guess
know
what?
what? He is no longer
What
buddy
up?
with the bottle. He is buddy with the bullshit today. I can see it right now.
Okay, I
I
can
can
dig
see
it.
it.
Oh,
Did you get
but
a little
Lena, guess
spicy?
what?
What up, though?
Right now, guess what?
Really?
Okay, BJ gave the best answer to it. Hey, guess what, BJ? We got topics, sir. I wish I had like burr. We got
He gonna do that
We got
joke.
topics.
What is in your cup? Can I ask? What's in your cup?
What's in my cup?
Yeah.
Marijuana.
Liquid marijuana?
Ashes?
No, I'm actually like just eating. I'm eating that shit like asparagus right now.
Ashes? Did you say keep
Like popcorn stumps?
Hey, look, we got topics.
I'm sorry for asking.
Yeah, I'm sorry for you for asking.
Be
BJ,
polite.
we got topics, man.
Mhm.
You had the first topic. Go ahead and explain where it comes from. What you got?
Oh yeah. So
Oh, but yeah.
Ours.
one thing. All right. So I just have to ask a question, right? So if two people get married, right? This is not gender specific. But if two people get married, one person in the marriage is paying all of the bills in the house without any support from the other person in the house. If they decide to get a divorce, how is it fair that the person who paid all the bills in the house has to then give up half of their assets to a person that never paid it?
Where's that come from?
Honestly, I saw it on the internet, but then I started to. It came from sort of a personal place because I was divorced before, and that spouse tried to say that they was going to try to take half my shit. So I was just wondering. I thought it would be a good topic to talk about to see everybody's opinions on it. Remember, I said it's not gender specific, right? Because
Thank you for
sure.
saying that too.
because there are some men who do that for their
Very
women.
few.
There are some women who do that for their men.
Very many.
So I'm just I'm just interested to see what y'all thoughts are on it. And I guess we'll start with Buddy.
When a man does it, get your coins, king. Get your coins.
When a man
When a woman does it, bullshit. No, I'm just playing.
Mhm.
I'm just joking. I'm kidding.
You're not
I think
joking.
it's-
No, you're
it's-
dead ass serious.
I'm for real. If one person's paying all the bills, you shouldn't get shit. The other person shouldn't get a goddamn thing. Point blank, period. I don't give a fuck who it is, man, woman, it, thing, dog, cat, snake. You ain't getting shit.
Play devil's advocate. I was with you for 20 years.
So I didn't force you to be with me, and that, you know what? That's what made me mad too. When people put more weight on their presence in the relationship, is bullshit to me, because I wasn't holding a gun in your head. I didn't force you. You were not kidnapped. You volunteered your time and service. I don't owe you shit because we both volunteered to spend time and share time together. I didn't force you to be in a relationship with me. I wasn't holding you here against your will. You could have left whenever the fuck you felt like it. You decided not to. And now you're telling me I owe
When
you.
I watched the kids while you were going out for basketball.
Nah,
You made the
fuck that.
NBA.
I don't care what
watch
you did.
your own kids. I don't give a fuck what nobody. You can't watch your own kids.
Yeah.
I hate
But
that.
your kids, like they your fucking kids.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
But it's way more difficult than you think. You're not putting a price on that.
man, listen, man. I know plenty of motherfucking housemates that do duties probably like 2-3 hours a day, and then they sit and watch Maury the rest of the day, and Lauren Lake's paternity court and shit.
I feel like you
Go ahead,
know
Raina.
the person you know the person you got with. Like, you know if the person was lazy, you know if that person was ambitious, you know if that person had goals. You know that prior to getting to the point of I do. You know that. And at times, people are so wrapped up in getting married that they don't think of everything else that has to come with it. Whereas, you know, for those of us in the military, if that spouse do have to come along with you, or they don't have a job or whatever, like, I'm not saying they're not to be compensated or whatever, because there could be a lot of factors as to why they weren't working or why I was the only one or whatever. But I just feel like before we get to that point, we've already had these conversations prior to getting a divorce, getting separated, and you know the person that you're with.
Okay.
Lena,
You should not be entitled to financial compensation. You just should not be.
hey, but when you sign that contract, bro, and that's what's so tricky about it. When you sign that contract, that's what the fuck you are entitled to.
Okay,
Most of the
but
time.
even
You
with
shouldn't
all
be.
that, even that with all that aside, right? Because yes, you should know who you're talking about, but we're talking about there are laws that are set up to be able to just allow a person to just get married to people, and then you divorce, and you can literally just take half of their shit. And that's the question I'm asking: is how is that fair?
It's not.
It's not
So-
fair.
Okay,
Regardless of-
it was fair.
I'm
Is
sorry.
it so much as of the half, like them wanting to take half of your stuff, or them asking for anything at all when it's over?
You shouldn't get nothing. You
Well,
should get
I don't-
zero.
Okay,
You
so
shouldn't
with
ask.
that said, like
Ooh.
Ray had mentioned, all this should have been talked about either going into marriage or before even talk about marriage or whatever. Not. This is my thing. Once it's all said, actually no. Let's go back to the discussion. Say that sometimes guys or gals will ask their significant other and say, "Hey, you know what? I just want you to handle the home. I'll handle the money. I'll handle the business. I'll work. You stay at home." From right there and then, I feel like it should be talked about as well, because you have to understand, if you're giving that person so much control over, you go to work and you make the money, the same thing is thinking about future wise, you're also putting yourself in a shitty position. If they have the money because they worked and it doesn't work out, what do you have left?
So
Now,
what if I needed somewhere to
But
live?
see, my thing
If I
is,
ask
Keisha,
you-
I get what you're saying, but you have to think that there's a lot of people that get married young. And
Yeah.
even if they're not young, not a lot of people know the correct questions to ask for certain situations. So in
True.
theory, yeah, that sounds great. But in reality, ain't nobody doing all
And the
that.
reality
No,
is
yeah,
niggas be lying.
no. I feel like it's stupid to agree to that, because
I can-
once it's done and over
But
with,
what if I needed a place to stay and I didn't know my rap career was gonna pop off the way it did? I'm big prr now. I'm big prr, and like I didn't know.
Niggas be lying though. I can tell
What
you
does
that
that
no,
mean?
I don't want
I
this.
don't know.
I don't want that from you. And then the second shit pop off, I want all that shit I said I didn't want.
That's greed.
But if I ask you to quit your job, if I'm with a woman and I ask her to be the housewife in the home,
But what's the point of asking her to quit her job?
That's a different story. If I ask you to do this, that's a different story. Yeah, you are entitled. I asked you, even though you did volunteer, I still asked for this.
okay, there
But
we
if
go.
But that's where the law come in, because you think about it, when the law was set up, most of the time, the whole thing about marriage, back then, the wife was a housewife. She didn't do anything. She was at home taking care of and catering to her man. So somebody decided that she needs something. If this doesn't work, she has to be able to leave out of this with something.
back then, I disagree still, because
Yeah,
back
but
then
that-
women didn't have the rights they have now. So it wasn't like I
True,
asked
but
you,
a lot of laws should be changed.
volunteered.
A lot of laws
I
should be
didn't-
changed when they were first created, and I guarantee you that's probably one.
It's not. We were still living on these old ass laws where women didn't have a lot of rights. Now women can do what the fuck they want to do whenever the fuck they want to do it. So with that being said, I shouldn't have to give you a goddamn thing. Back then, I still shouldn't have to give you a goddamn thing, because you couldn't work and do shit anyway.
Ooh.
Like, because you got with me, I caused you to not be able to do shit. No, but you couldn't do it anyway.
What did you do?
Go ahead, BJ. BJ, you want to say something? Go ahead, son.
I just want to clarify that I'm not saying that the spouse should not get anything.
Thank you.
What I'm saying
You
is,
get
like,
shit.
you have a lot of instances where, like, people will get with somebody famous, get married to them on purpose in order to get a divorce, and like,
Are you talking about the Brittany Renner, PJ Tucker shit?
steal some of their finance. And
PJ
that is
Walker,
an example, right? But then there is also, like, I think of like Mary J. Blige. She was married to that dude for I don't know how many years, but I just didn't think that it was right either that they split and now he getting this crazy amount of alimony.
Get your coins,
They don't
King.
have
But,
any
yeah,
kids.
but you think is fucked up because as a man's man, you think that's fucked up?
No, I
No.
think it's fucked up either. That's why I say it's not gender specific.
Okay.
I think that anytime that happens to anybody, you know, if you're the breadwinner in a relationship and then these laws are set up to where the person who is not can just take half of what you built, half of your shit. Granted, I know that he was her manager, but still, like, it's a large number for somebody. Like, it's really, I think it's like $200,000 a month or some shit, like that he's getting from her for alimony, and that don't make sense to me.
Yeah, but I think it's because you're a guy and you look at that guy as like, you're a whole ass nigga.
That's not it, because when a woman does it to a man, I look at her crazy too. It's the same. Again, I've said 4 times that it's not gender specific.
No, I'm just saying, but as a man looking at another man, I mean, I understand it's not gender specific.
I don't care that he's a man. I'm saying whoever does that to another person is fucked up, is what I'm saying.
I care that he's a man for the reason.
So how you feel about Kevin Federline?
Kevin, he get your coins, King.
Yeah, bro. Like, do what you gotta do. Like,
Get your money.
What
that?
What
Whenever a dude get alimony and shit, City Boys up one.
Now, if I was on the other side and I could be like, yo, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Like, you wasn't with me. Like, what the fuck? I made all this money. How do you feel about Dr. Dre's wife?
Oh, that's horrible.
I mean, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
She shouldn't get a fucking penny.
In an astronomical amount of money.
That is just ridiculous. Yeah.
She shouldn't get a penny. Honestly, I really don't think nobody should. You volunteered to be here. You volunteered for all of this shit. Why am I paying you for some shit you benefited off of?
I don't agree with that. But you ain't, you know what I mean? You getting $30,000 a month for what?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody forcing nobody in no relationship. Motherfuckers ask, you agree, and then we both agree, and then we gonna fuck each other for a long period of time. You should not get nothing for that after that's over with. You agreed.
Is that all your relationship consists of?
Yeah. I agree to eat
You have so much hostility right now.
I agree to eat your cheeks.
I
agree to eat your cheeks. You agreed to lick these balls, and that was what we agreed on. When we both leave.
Hey, look, buddy, I just created a new Facebook account. For your bullshit.
On your first day.
Do that shit on your own motherfucking time. I don't know what the fuck they banned me for, but they banned me for something. I don't know if it's the pod or whatever, nigga, but you need to calm that shit down. We need to support women, and we'll talk shit about women after the show.
But we agreed to have relations with each other for a long period of time. And we both had these relations. We both benefited from these relations. We both leaving with whatever the fuck we got.
Yeah, and I feel like women can stop the Taliban. So I'm trying to be on your side for a second. Elena Dane. I have another topic. Is being heterosexual the new taboo?
I'm starting to think it is.
And where did that come from?
So I got hit on by this stud. And you know, I told her, you know, thanks, but no, I'm not into girls. And she was like,
did you assume my gender?
Everybody's into girls. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah. Like, it's so many, I run into so many people that want a boyfriend and a girlfriend, and it's just like, are there people still left that's only attracted to one fucking sex? And if so, have we became the rarity?
Or is like being bisexual a fad?
Oh, I definitely think I know girls that start messing with girls because they got hurt real bad from a guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, oh, this is what I'm attracted to. It's a rebound type thing.
You know, I never heard a dude say that he started messing with dudes because a girl hurt him real bad.
I swear I hate him.
He's 1000% right though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Some of the excuses that women use for some shit that they do is crazy.
I never heard
people use that. I'd be like, I've had a whole conversation with a woman, and she was like, "Yeah, I started messing with girls because dudes ain't shit." I said, "So
women ain't shit either."
Yeah.
At all. And when they learn that, it's like stupid. Now you getting
right,
hurt
but
by
it's
both sexes.
I was like, so it had nothing to do with the type of men that you dealt with. Like you don't take no responsibility for that. But yes, you know.
Dang, so hold on now. You just touched on something.
Oh,
So women that say that about men, they start messing with women because of men ain't shit. They all the way changing their sexuality to avoid accountability.
That's what we're saying is they're not changing their sexuality. It's not really. It's like something to do.
mm-hmm.
And I know that sounds harsh.
It's a hobby.
I don't agree with that.
I would never. So,
Yeah, as a man, I would never, bro. Like that ain't my thing. You know?
I've never once in my life seen the gay.
But look, you know, a lot of those women, they date the same kind of men.
Yeah, then you date a woman that dresses like a man, talks like a man, walks around with a dick like a man, but you don't like men.
So she carried the strap out in her jeans.
Yeah, all day
That's
long.
what I got from that when he said it. Yeah,
that's exactly what it sounded like.
That nigga's like, yo, look at my dick print. That bitch hard.
Oh,
I think being heterosexual is taboo today. I think it is.
I think TV shows and whatnot are trying to push that narrative.
No.
Where you see you gotta include everybody in the shit. So
I think everybody's trying to be politically correct and
like this generation is like trying to push like, yo, everybody can be right. And it's like, nah, bro.
No,
that ain't it. Like, yo, the beautiful thing about being us is that we can all agree to disagree.
Yeah.
No,
I may not like what BJ likes.
No, you
like that.
You cannot agree to disagree. Because they're gonna put some kind of word in the front and then put phobic on the end.
But yeah, but if you know you not that, then what the fuck is that bothering for real? You can call it homophobic all you want. That's
as soon as you speak out against anything, like Buddy said, as soon as you speak out against it, all of a sudden it becomes this whole big ordeal.
It depends on your status in life. Me, I'm just a regular dude, goddamn slinging candy out of warehouse. It don't matter. But when you somebody like the baby, it matters.
Right. But does it matter?
Yes.
Because I was still gonna listen to the records.
Of course it matters. It cost him millions of dollars.
Yeah. And we don't know what the fuck that feels like. I've never got $1 million.
Yeah, I mean you have to be responsible with the words that come out of your mouth, especially when you're somebody famous. It's just, you know what I mean?
It all depends on your status.
I understand he was, I thought the shit was ignorant or whatever, right? But I'm sure he didn't really mean like no malice behind how people took it. But
okay, so I'm gonna pull what you just pulled on me. Let's revert to last week when I was talking about celebrities having a moral obligation to think about shit before they say or write it. And you were like,
I said yes, they do. I said that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Because they can lose money.
Yeah.
I had to check.
If you're doing it for monetary gain, yes, you got something to lose. But if you're doing it just for what you stand on, and if that's what you stand on, then no, you don't lose anything from that. But if you think about the money, then yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but of course you're thinking about the money, especially
of course. No, I'm saying. But if you one of them motherfuckers are like, yo, I don't need the money, this is how I feel, then yeah, you good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, is being heterosexual taboo? I mean, I don't know. I run into a lot of straight women that like straight men. Like, I don't. It's weird. So I mean, like it's weird now. If you want to be correct about how you do shit.
I mean,
he never lied.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Eric Davis.
He never lied.
Shout out Eric Davis.
Shit down the head.
Say some real shit.
Keisha,
Yeah.
what you think? What you think, Keisha? You quiet over there.
Yeah, nah, that don't really fly over here. I don't run into a lot of people that are looking at us heteros weird when everybody just likes what they like down here. But I don't run into a lot of discussions about it.
It's only taboo on TV and the internet.
Yeah, I think when you trying
nobody cares.
When you trying to press the narrative.
Somebody explain to me what taboo means, because all I can think of is the game that's fun to play with.
Taboo means weird. Like you looked at differently. Like you don't. So,
and we're asking if being heterosexual is weird.
Now, yeah, based on the climate.
Oh no, that'll never go out of style. It'll never go out of style. It'll never go out of style to put some P and some V.
Hey, man. Taboo shit he said all night.
Clapping cheeks, never going out of style.
Never going out of style.
Oh God, no.
Oh God.
Oh God. All right, look here. Another topic. What are you interested in that people that know you wouldn't know you were interested in? And I'll go first, since it's my little goofy ass question. I'm into history, man. Like I go to museums, I go like look up shit, like I go see shit, whatever. Like I'm into history, bro. Like I will stop somewhere at a museum or something on the side of the road. I will look at that shit, man, and see like what it's about, how we came from that, or whatever. Like I'm into some nerdy shit, so like that's my thing.
Nice.
I wouldn't be like, yo, I'm in to get my toes sucked, because that'd be weird. So what are you in?
Is getting your toes sucked weird?
Don't
no, don't even open that. No, don't open that.
What?
I ain't never had girl feet by your face and no motherfuckers don't smell too good. You like, nah, I'm good.
I'm just saying, I ain't never had my toes sucked by.
That bitch might break up my face.
Keisha done sucked the toe or two.
No.
Keisha, what are you into that people wouldn't know?
What?
Keisha, I know you ain't sucked no toe.
No.
What are you into?
Because all I see is toe jam. Like I just
toe jam.
Ew, hey. I'm a visual person.
Nasty.
Lena capping hard. Now Lena done sucked the toe or two.
No, you just suck. Nah. Put no foot in my mouth. What else look like?
You about to give myself part 2 and a half. You suck my dick, nigga. My long hard dick. Keisha, what are you into that people didn't know you were into?
I'm into Greek mythology. I love that shit. Like I love Athena and Hermes and the meanings that they have,
and you like both of these too, right?
Excuse me.
Both of these.
Don't do it, Keisha.
Don't answer.
Never mind. I take it back. Anyways,
what?
Yeah, I love that stuff. I love the stories behind it and the meaning and the movies that they make of it. So that's the topic a lot of people don't know that I like about.
What was dude's name with the wings on his ankles? Flying
Hermes?
around. Yeah,
that's Jordan. Okay.
Yeah. So
he was the one that delivered messages between, the mortals and the gods. So
yeah, so you got both of these in Hermes.
Don't stop.
Buddy, what are you into that people wouldn't know you into?
Heavy metal grunge rock. Like that shit that sounds like white Papa Roach. That shit that sounds like white people are just angry and screaming.
Are you into that?
You took my answer. Like I love some alternative goddamn rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the hug. Back in the room, Thank you.
Well, Matt know about both of these.
Like it ain't gotta be grungy, but I just like some alternative music.
I like super grunge, heavy metal, like just a depressed ass.
I mean, don't get it wrong. I like Nirvana and I like shit like that. I listen to AC/DC and Metallica, but I like Red Hot Chili Peppers and My Chemical Romance and stuff like that.
Okay.
Where the song is about killing themselves the whole time.
It's just one song.
Hey, but you wanted to get the
One
mosh
song.
pit with it because you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm into that, man. That'd be my
So is
shit.
it like
I'm
the
gonna
heavy
talk about myself.
guitars that you're into, like the instruments, or like just the vibe of it all?
The whole vibe of
The
I
vibe.
will kill myself right now and scream about it first.
Oh my!
And a lot of times you gotta listen to what these people are saying.
If you
gotta
listen to the
actually
words,
listen
like
to
they
the
be really
words.
going through some trauma, man.
Like it's some shit. I
and it's
enjoy it.
relatable as a motherfucker.
Right
It's
now, what are you
actually-
into that people would know you into?
Huh?
DIY projects around the house and plants.
Yes, love that.
Oh, you got a green thumb.
I ain't gonna say I got a green thumb, but I like them.
You look like a plant murderer.
Yeah, I killed
Who
him.
asked you?
You look like you killed every plant you owned.
You know what?
A plant serial killer.
They ain't got to be real plants.
No, I can't do the
DJ.
plastic.
So you got a prosthetic green thumb.
Shut the fuck up, buddy.
BJ, my brother, what are you into that people that don't know you like that don't think you into?
Oh, different genres of porn.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Is your wife back yet?
Like for real. Like, nah, for real. Like, you know, you got like the glory hole. That's pretty cool. But then it's also really fun to watch when they have like scenes, like the dialogue.
Yeah.
The dialogue is funny as hell.
I love the scenes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They be like, you know, plumber come to the door. Chick be like, yeah, you know, my pipes, they need fixing. And he'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
But none of this shit is realistic. Like that doesn't matter.
Exactly. That's why it's really comical. Because it's so
I need that story though.
Unrealistic it is. And I could watch it like and be laughing. Like I'm watching it to laugh.
I need the story though. Like I can't like even in like real life.
Nigga, all I need is a car and a desperate woman, nigga. That's all I
can't
need.
like even in real life, I need some kind of rapport. So when I watch porn, I need to see how we got here. Like I can't just fast forward to the fucking. I need to watch the scene. I need to know why that you really couldn't afford it.
If that nigga looked in the camera and was like, yo, I got $40. I'm trying to spend it. Like that's
Nah, I
what
wouldn't mind.
Or it's like you know, the babysitter. He caught the babysitter stealing out the house.
Oh my god!
So she got to keep her job. You know what I mean?
I need to see the story.
Fly about this.
No, hold up, BJ. Have you ever seen the pawn shop shit?
What's the pawn shop one?
Well, them motherfuckers ain't got enough money. Like they be like, yo, I can give you $20 for it. He's like, yo, but I needed 60.
Yeah.
So what can I do extra?
Yeah, I need to see all that. I can't just like people. A lot of people fast forward straight to the fucking. I need to know how we got here.
I want them niggas. I fast forward straight to the fucking.
Nah,
like,
I need to know.
Bang Brothers, nigga. That was my dream job for a little while until I realized it was fake.
Nah, I need to know like why is
no, nigga, I don't give a fuck.
I just want y'all to know that y'all lost half the panel on this goddamn conversation.
It's okay. Look,
just put it out there, you know.
Wait, y'all don't like porn?
Right now,
no.
I was asking a question.
Right now,
Yes.
the ride or die chick. What is your definition of one? Guys, BJ, buddy, would y'all want one woman? Hold up, what the fuck am I? Okay, hold up, I can't read. Okay. Would you want one, and women would you want to be one?
Let Renetta answer first.
Okay, yeah, Renetta, go ahead.
So it came from just being on social media at times, and you have those stories where she was stuck with him through all the bullshit. And it's like, you know, I'm going to stick through it. I'm going to be with him, da-da-da-da-da. So for me, my definition of a ride or die chick is someone who is actually very stupid and does not know they are. Like, she is.
I agree with you, though.
But that's my definition of a ride or die chick. She acting like she's just this dumb, like immature and young child who feel like she has to do this to get love.
Mhm.
That is my definition of it. And for me, no, I don't want to be that person.
Mm-mm.
And you've seen examples of women who have been that person and they're either fucked up in life, having to start over, and you just
Dealing with a sad baby.
Mm.
yeah. So whoever wants to go next.
Elena.
Ride or die chick.
Ride or die chick?
No. Like I think that they tend to confuse being loyal with being, like Raynetta said, stupid.
Manipulated. Mm-hmm.
Not even, sometimes it ain't even manipulated. Sometimes both they ass stupid. Like, nah. I can't get with it.
No.
Keisha from Calculus.
No, I overthink too much and analyze too much. I got too many questions. Where are we riding to? Why I gotta die? What's happening? What? No.
No, why I gotta die?
Exactly. Why has it gotta be to that extreme? That's why I feel like there's manipulation at hand. Like, you do something wrong, they're like, oh, that's all it took? What you mean? Yes, you get one and done. Nah, I'm not trying to ride or die. I just
You said you analyze too much.
yeah, like what's the situation? Did you get yourself in that situation? Now we gotta get you out now. I've been there already. No, I can't do that again.
No,
So,
the root word of analyze is anal. I just want you to know that. We can move on.
Buddy, would you want to ride or die chick?
No. Absolutely not.
What is your definition of one?
Just one that's gonna stick it out through everything, and you know what I'm saying, be around through whatever you're going through. And you know, I've been locked up, so I don't. And I don't because say you do get up, she does stick it out with you, and you do get to a position where you're stable and everything's fine.
And now you don't want her.
If the relationship takes a turn, then that will get thrown in your face. And now you will be in a relationship because you're guilt tripped into it, or you know, like I did this, but we not working out, bro. So it's like, but now I feel like I gotta stay because all these things will get thrown in my face later on.
yeah.
I've been with you through thick and thin, but fam, I'm not about to argue with you 24/7.
Look, I wouldn't want one because I know I wouldn't do it for her. I wouldn't do it. Like, I'm gonna be real, bro. Like, that's not my. I'm straight. Like, I don't need you like that. You over taking bullets for a nigga and shit, and I'm gonna like leave you for another chick. Like, it's not conducive to anything positive. I think that's some hood shit, like the ride or die chick. But that bitch finna snitch on you, bro. Watch First 48.
Another thing about that too is like it's like if a woman does these things for you, if there comes a time where it's thrown in your face, it's like you volunteered this. I didn't force you to do this.
But that also means that they didn't necessarily do it because they wanted to. They did it as something to keep you there.
Mm-hmm. She did it because she didn't want to lose her man.
Yeah. And that's scary in a way, right? Is that scary?
What?
Where a mug is so afraid to lose you that they'll do anything for you.
Yeah, that's scary.
That's scary as fuck.
Yeah, it's scary as fuck. Like, you willing to go to risk I would never go for you.
Because you could die. Like,
yeah, like I'm not willing to die for you. I'm gonna push you in the way and take off running. And here you are, you gotta take a bullet for real. Like you gonna stand there and take the bullet. The fuck? BJ.
Fuck what y'all talking about. I want one.
Why?
What you mean? Why? I
want you
to love me hard enough through the ups and the downs. I'm gonna love you that way.
Just because she loves you hard enough doesn't necessarily make her a ride or die.
So,
but it does though.
But
what's your definition? What's your definition?
The question was, do I want to ride or die?
No,
No, your definition. What's your definition?
The definition is you loyal, right? And you're not so easily ready to just leave at the first sign of trouble.
See, that's different.
To work things out. That's not different. That's my definition, man.
No, that's different from what we're saying. Is what I'm saying.
But he's giving his definition of what it is.
Yeah, man.
So.
You gonna let me finish, or you gonna keep cutting me
I
off?
was agreeing with you.
Be a whole man about that. Yeah.
Anyway,
Come on, BJ.
What I'm saying is, yes, that's what I want. Now, do I want somebody who's going to be a yes person? No, I do not want that person. That's not the person that I want, because a ride or die for me is somebody who's going to let me know when I'm fucking up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think that too often, especially nowadays, we try to twist different meanings of things, or people just kind of make this negative connotation on shit. Being a ride or die is not a bad thing. That is different than being a yes person, which is what y'all talking about. A yes person is going to do everything that they can, or they think is going to keep somebody. That's not a ride or die person. That's not what that is.
You know what? I don't want that shit, because I feel like if you stick around, then you got the ups on me. Like, now you got a card to play on me.
Why do you think everybody's
insecure about the shit?
Right?
Huh?
You insecure about it at the end of the day.
Why do you feel like everybody's against you?
It's not an insecurity. It's personal experience.
Okay. So do you date the same kind of women, or?
I mean, it just happened before, so I don't want it to happen again.
I can dig that.
But you can't go into a new relationship thinking like that. Like, and that's some shit that you need to deal with.
But doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results is insanity, right?
Yeah, it is.
So why would I do the same thing over and over again?
Is it the same thing when you're with different people? Unless it's the same type.
Yeah. If I enter every relationship not bringing anything from the past relationship and giving this person a clean slate, that's literally the same thing over and over again.
No, it's not. Actually, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing in the same way. And
that is the same way. If I
approach the same way,
every single person and give every single person a clean slate, that is me literally doing the same thing the same way.
So you're saying every relationship from this point on, you're gonna go into. I mean, I get you going to it with your baggage from before, but it's like if you're already coming in and going to make her pay for what you've already been through, then she doesn't ever stand a chance to even.
She doesn't have a fighting chance.
She don't gotta pay. She don't gotta pay for nothing. It's not a pay for anything. It's just me being aware of of what could possibly happen. I'm not gonna bring it up, but I'm gonna keep my good eye on you.
Now, which one is that?
Nigga, buddy, wildin', boy.
That's BJ. I get what you're saying about, but if you think about it, the connotation of a ride or die chick, every time things you see and every time you hear about it, it's always that female who has literally sat here and went through all of this shit, been through all of this shit, then agreed to the shit, got the shit in her name. She done did the time for him. That's mostly what you see and hear when you hear the word ride or die chick. Not a partner, not someone who's being loyal. You don't hear that. You ride or die chick, it has that negative connotation.
I completely agree with what you're saying. But especially when a lot of people are saying things, right? I just kind of, a lot of that is just noise, right? Because I mean, when especially like when people on Twitter get a hold of something, they just run away with it. Right. To me, right, in my definition of a ride or die chick, right, it is different from what the masses have made it out to be. Is what I was trying to say. Like I don't look at that, because again, that person, if you just stay, no matter what happens to you, no matter if somebody is treating you like super shitty and you just stand there just for the hell of it, that does not make you ride or die. Like you said earlier, that makes you stupid. That makes you a yes person.
It makes you weak.
And those relationships never work out, because one or two things is going to happen. The person that is in the position of power, I'll say, in the relationship, they're going to either get bored with you, or you are going to get fed up with what's going on and you're going to leave. That shit never works out. So I do get what you say. I know that a lot of people have made it out to be, but to me, that's not the meaning of it. You know what I mean? Like I think people they say ride or die, but they mean something else.
You know, I'm tired of hearing the word loyalty. People put so much weight on it, and it's like I'm loyal, and then if you only bring loyalty to the relationship, friendship, whatever it is, fam, I need more than that.
Okay, buddy. So, what do you prefer more, loyalty or respect?
Respect.
Okay. Why respect? Go ahead, explain.
I prefer respect over loyalty because you can be the most loyal motherfucker to me ever. You will never do nothing to cross me, but disrespect is crossing me. It's like I would much rather you respect me than I could be with a woman and she cheating on me every day, but she respect me enough to not fucking get caught.
And I agree. So I would rather you respect me than be loyal to me.
Absolutely.
Because I can respect you and stay the fuck away from you. Like, yo, this motherfucker do what they do. Lena do what she do, but I respect her enough. I'm not even gonna fuck that up.
Why is it that we have to choose between those two and we can't?
I was just gonna ask the same thing.
I'm not saying you gotta. Yeah, I'm not saying you gotta choose, but a lot of people. I'm saying loyalty all the time. People like beat the word loyalty into the ground, and then
I'm
people
just saying
if they only bring that.
I mean, I understand a lot of people want both.
Yeah, those two are mandatory.
I feel like they go hand in hand.
They're
mandatory.
I feel like that, but
mandatory items. Like,
if you had to choose between the two,
there's no choosing.
I choose, and I choose not to be with you. Like,
right. If I gotta choose, then you clearly.
I'm just saying in general. Like I can respect, like in comedy, I can respect your comedy, but I ain't loyal to you. I ain't got a motherfucking dude. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't.
We talking about in any type of relationship. Not
I respect you.
Romantic.
Yeah, like it's not girlfriend boyfriend. It's just like yo, I respect
any relationship, work relationship, friendships, entanglements.
But even still, I demand both of those.
Because I respect you enough to be loyal to you.
Yeah.
So hold on. So if you in an entanglement, a situationship, you expect this person to be loyal to you? Nah, if we fucking all you gotta do is respect me. You can do what
you know what it is. If it's an entanglement, then there's gonna be
Buddy, I'm on your side, buddy.
Now it may not be what your definition of loyalty is. But there's always going to be rules and regulations to any relationship entanglement.
But I don't have to.
Yeah, but I'd rather you respect me than be loyal to me.
I don't have to be loyal to you if me and you just clapping cheeks.
But loyalty does not just include like you not having sex with other people. If we are in what's called an entanglement, right? Then that degree of loyalty is going to be different than if I'm with a woman who I'm exclusive with.
Right.
There you go.
But that loyalty in that, if I'm in an entanglement with somebody, that means I pretty much don't want anybody else to know that we fucking around. So the loyalty comes in. You don't be telling nobody. You keeping that shit to yourself.
You don't stick loyal to our set of rules that we
I don't have to do that.
Gonna respect
like I can respect you from afar.
I don't have to do that.
You don't have to. But when you asking me, you have to. Right. If a woman has to do that, if you don't do that, then we're not doing that anymore.
Here, BJ, I'm gonna pass it to Keisha because Keisha ain't said shit in about 20 minutes.
Because I'm taking
your voice heard. Get your voice heard, sweetheart.
I agree with what Raynetta said. That's hand in hand. Like I don't know how to separate the two. Now one may be greater than the other, but I don't see how you can separate that.
Which one's greater?
Well, what if it's greater than the other? Then you can separate the two.
Which one's greater to you?
It would have to be respect. So I would have to.
Because I can respect you and not fuck with you.
But the thing is, when he talks about this entanglement, you're talking about you don't have to be loyal to me, but you have to respect me. But at the end of the day, when we sit here and establish the rules in this, even if we establish those rules in respect as you're saying it, you're going to stick with these rules that we established because we did this in the respect level that you're talking about. We're going to talk about them. So we established them there, right? Mm-hmm. Now, when we get to talk about loyalty, if you choose not to go with what we established during the respect phase, then we don't have to worry about shit else. We don't have to worry about continuing with this entanglement, because I'm not expecting you not to only fuck me, because if this is an entanglement, I know you're fucking whoever you want to fuck. All I'm saying is when you come back to me, when the time comes for us to be what we're going to be, we've already established our rules in the respect phase.
Yeah, but that's respect. Respect over
What I'm
loyalty.
saying is, if we make these rules and you're going to stick with them in the respect phase, that is you being loyal, because you're following the rules that we established. You're not deterring from them.
You better preach, girl.
Look at right there with the gems. Go
You
ahead.
better preach, girl.
Go ahead.
I don't
I'm
agree.
saying. That's what it is.
I don't like.
But I think respect. Like first, you gotta respect the motherfucker
for us to even get to a certain place.
Yeah. So I think respect over loyalty. I'm with Buddy on this one.
No.
I respect you way more than I'm loyal to you. Like I don't fuck with this nigga for real, but I respect what he's doing.
Yeah. I hate your guts, but I respect you.
Yeah, but I respect you, bro. Like you out here in the field.
It's either both or none.
You said what?
Like Lena, I can't stand her ass.
I go for the most toxic person on the
nigga,
pod.
I don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna touch me. Like what?
Hey, oh God no. God no.
Like I hate Lena's guts, but I respect her though. You know.
Yeah. Oh God no. Buddy, double standards. Do you like or agree with them or not?
It depends. Double. I like double standards.
Like you ain't heard this question before.
I like double standards depending on who it is. The double standards of men and women, I dislike. I don't like them at all.
How am I not surprised?
I'm kind of in the middle. Like how men fucking everybody here player, women fucking everybody she a hoe. I don't agree with that. I think that's bullshit. If you want to fuck who you want to fuck, you want to fuck who you want to fuck. Sure. However, when it comes to
BJ got something to say. Hold up.
Like financial shit. I kind of agree. But I don't want to go into that because niggas is gonna be mad. So take it away, BJ.
Don't nobody take you serious enough to be mad.
I think double standards are necessary sometimes. I'll even use the example that you brought up. You got keys and locks.
Okay.
Right?
Explain it, bro.
So
I know where he's going with this.
Yeah,
so when you have a master key that can open all locks, that's a good thing, right?
Hey.
But if you have a lock that works with all keys, you want to throw that lock away, right?
That's a shitty lock.
Hey.
That's a shitty lock.
That shitty lock.
Listen, that to me, that's the perfect analogy.
Oh.
Brought up. But at the same time,
I've
again,
never heard
I just feel like sometimes they're necessary. Because, because women will say all till they blue in the face that they smarter than us, they more mature than us, right? So if you smarter and more mature, then why is you just giving your body to everybody? Be better than us.
What if it's not given away? What if you
$40? $220.
Sorry?
Why is it giving it away? What if he giving his body away to me?
That's not how it works. I just told you
$0.00.
I just told you keys and locks.
No.
Since the beginning of time, men have pursued women.
No. I agree. I agree that men should pursue women.
The old saying goes, women fuck what they want, men fuck what they can.
Exactly.
Those are facts.
Exactly.
Like, that's not like some bullshit.
Every single day that y'all wake up.
Yeah. I swear to God. Like, look.
Pick at you. Every day.
BJ, look, I will bring this back up. Everybody's dream wife is not their dream wife.
What?
Everybody's dream wife is not. You know how niggas say, like, yo, that's my dream wife. Oh, I wish I. It's really not. It's really not. You got a person in mind that, like, if you had the opportunity, you would marry that chick.
I did already.
I I know he over there had that shit too, right? Hey, but let Beyonce or Rihanna walk in the room and that nigga change his whole mind about
No,
this.
I would not.
Like,
Sir.
yo, BJ.
No, I would not, sir.
We heard you, Jumpman B.
They wouldn't know how to do that thing I like she do.
But they can learn.
Talk your shit, cuz.
He gonna play
That nigga ain't shit, boy. I'm finna, you know what? I'm finna delete this nigga from the pod.
They all know how. They all know how to do that
I'm
thing.
just saying.
They all know how to do that thing I like. Bust it open.
They all.
Don't devalue that. No.
Hold up, bro.
That just make you know
I
that
disagree
you
with that.
easy as a motherfucker. You easy.
Yeah, I disagree with that. Bro.
Like,
come
you ain't
on,
never had nobody do nothing.
Yeah,
extra.
there's certain people that can get you there. And there's other people who like,
man.
yo,
I am kidding. I am kidding.
Nah, this nigga buddy changed his question real fucking quick. He saw we went on board with that shit.
What?
That's crazy.
What question? Talking about the double standards?
Yeah, double standards, buddy. What you got?
I told you already. It depends on the circumstance. But I'm not gonna go into the other part of that. That's why I try to change the question.
Ray, what you got?
I don't agree with double standards. I hate them.
Lena, what you got?
Wait, we ain't gonna get into why?
Ray.
I want to know why she hate him.
Let me ask you a question, Ray. So a double standard is that a man is supposed to pay for the first date, but you said you would never. So you like that one?
No, what I'm saying is, no. I didn't make it a standard that he had to, but he made the choice to do it.
No, ma'am. Yes, you did. Because
how?
Because
when he asked me on this date.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
But you literally said you would never.
Yeah, you.
I know I would never.
Okay,
I'm never going to pay on the first date.
So that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. But why not though?
Because it's a choice I made.
But
I'm not saying he won't find a woman that will meet him and go Dutch on the first date. I'm just not that woman.
Fuck Dutch.
I won't do it.
But that's a double. That's what I'm saying. That would be a double standard, right? If you like dude and you want to go on a date with him, you wouldn't pay, but he would have to. That is a double standard.
He can find a date where we ain't got to pay for shit. He got to figure out the date.
That's a lie. Because first of all, he got to pay for something while y'all. He got to pay for the gas to come pick you up because you ain't driving, right?
Who's not driving on their own first date?
You not.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
If this is my first date with you, you're not picking me up. You not know where I stay. I'm meeting you.
Wherever you drive to.
Those are lies. Those are lies.
And wherever to get there, he got to pay for the gas to get there.
That man's spending some money on you.
I believe in double standards. I'm sorry.
I don't like him. Spending some money on him. He definitely spending some money on him.
What'd you say, Lana?
I said I definitely believe in double standards.
Okay, what you?
I didn't say believe him. I don't like them.
I like them because they work to my advantage most of the time.
Oh man!
Thank you for the honesty.
Thank you, man.
Oh my God, bro.
Ooh, man, we finally.
Later's the star of the show, man.
I don't like them.
Thank you, Lena. The good Lord Himself sent Lena today.
Women can get in free before 11.
Man, bro, and it be fronting on niggas like they got in for $50. They'll treat you like they got in for $50.
You ain't never
seen
a flyer that said men get in before 11 free, or you ain't never seen a flyer to a club that said men's night. Ladies night.
Nigga, that'd be everybody.
You seen ladies night a whole bunch of times. But you ain't never seen a men's night.
Man.
Don't tell me double standards ain't necessary.
Yeah, and women get in till 12 for $10 and niggas get in for 30.
What y'all think about men and women doing the same job but women making less?
Now that's trash.
Yeah. If you're doing the same job.
That's trash.
Yeah, if you ain't doing no performance enhancing drugs, like, yo, come on, man.
I'll admit that a lot of times, the women are gonna do the job better. I'll admit that. So talking like that stuff.
I'm offended by that. What you talking about?
And he said a surprise this shit, will you?
So how mad would everybody be if I said I agree?
What, with the pay wage difference?
Mm-hmm.
That
Why?
men should get paid more?
Yeah.
No, go ahead,
Why?
explain your case, BJ.
Explain. Oh, hold on. Explain
Yeah,
why
this
you
too
feel that
good.
way.
Women can get pregnant and men can't, and they get maternity leave.
Men get
With,
maternity
What
leave
they
too.
got to
Men
do?
get paternity leave.
Yep.
Yeah, they do. Them niggas take off like 3 months, just like women, bro.
They
Yep.
sure do. They
Yeah,
sure
Mhm.
niggas be
but
on
check
some
this out though.
bullshit, bro.
But check this out though. The amount of time that's different between the man and woman not working during this process is different, bro. We're not about to sit here and act like it's the
Explain,
same.
nigga.
We're not about to sit here and act like the amount of time a man and a woman gets during the pregnancy stage off of work is the same amount of time. We're not
But
gonna
we
do
get
that.
6
It
weeks.
may
Boy, they
be.
just had a
It may be
baby.
some. It
We
may be
get
some
six
jobs.
Y'all ain't gonna do
weeks.
It may be some companies that offer maybe the same amount of time, but let's not do that and be realistic that the woman's carrying a baby.
But buddy, come on now.
I
Now,
know,
if you
this is
My
how-
company offers the same amount of time.
nigga, if you playing basketball and a nigga just came off a torn ACL, you can't expect him to come back to play the same way a nigga that sprained his ankle.
and
came
that's
back to
very
play.
true. Which is you just
Like,
making
come on now.
You're making
You
my
had a
point.
baby. No, you ain't
And-
do nothing but leave the house and fuck off on other business. And
Okay, and you're still making my point for me.
how?
Because if you can't do things the way that you used to do things because of your sports injury, and this person has never been injured.
But this person has been injured. So if I say, look, I sprained my ankle, I want to be off for 2 months.
So you saying the person who got hurt don't need to be making the money they was making before they got hurt?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's exactly what you're saying.
That's exactly what
I'm
you're saying.
What I'm saying is that the person that gets hurt has the potential to get hurt, and the other person doesn't.
Yeah, but it's different,
that
bro.
Potential of you getting hurt is
bro.
a company.
Like I can't agree.
That potential of you getting hurt is potentially me not getting what I'm paying you to get.
Nah,
so,
I can't agree, bro. It's something totally different, bro. I ain't never had a kid.
How many times in the military a woman been about to get deployed to some shit and she's like, I'm gonna go get pregnant?
Yeah.
But that would be one example.
Yeah, not versus all of them. Like I didn't expect.
But this is the thing, though. The possibility of that is a problem. Think about yourself from a business owner's perspective, not from the employee's perspective. If I know that there is a potential of this happening, why wouldn't I protect myself?
So wait, so you're saying the person that they can get more work out of because they're least injured, they should be getting paid more than the other person that's doing something natural and that is injured and comes back after a certain time?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
Yes, I am.
I was just trying to follow. That was
If I'm getting, I know this is gonna make a lot of niggas mad, but I don't give a fuck. If I know that I'm gonna get the maximum production out of you, why not pay you more? I'm a business owner. I need maximum production.
No. The only thing that you can do for women is pregnancy. But nigga, you can have a freak accident and your ass is gonna be off of work for a minute.
But so can you?
He's still gonna take a gamble with you.
Okay, cool.
So you
both can have free
even
accidents,
say
right?
it.
So we can both have a free accident. We up 1-1. You can get pregnant. Hold on now, the score ain't the same no more.
And you can lose a testicle. Now it's the same.
You can lose your vagina. You still up 1.
What are y'all talking about?
No matter what, it's like
y'all niggas that went to
pregnancy is a freak accident. He's trying to make it seem like it's a freak accident, but y'all can have shit happen. Like pregnancy is not the only thing that can happen.
No matter what you say can happen to me.
I'm not gonna waste 30 minutes with you, London.
She's trying to argue. We just argue.
Your
point is stupid. Your point is stupid. Like you sound very hurt right now. Like
we'll give it to the less toxic guy on the show.
That's not about an argument.
What do you think, sir?
Buddy, stupid.
Look at it from a business owner's perspective. From an employee's perspective, yes.
Listen, buddy, you can't pay somebody based on the potential of them being injured or what?
Why you can't?
Is that how you put? You can't do that.
It's my business.
Okay, but that's just your business. But you won't have many employees once everybody figures that out. But to me, it's just that simple. Like, you know, women should not be paid less for doing the same job as men.
The same job. We're talking about the complications that come with it. We're talking about
and then I would ask you, buddy. I would ask you this, buddy. Say if you said you're the owner. Say if you're the owner of like a retail store, right? You have a man and a woman that are employees. That woman makes you way more money than the man, but she gets pregnant. But so you're saying the man should still make more money than her because he's pregnant?
From a business owner standpoint, let me walk one thing back. I'm gonna walk one thing back. I do think that women should make the same amount of money. However, I understand from a business owner's perspective if they don't fucking do it.
Okay,
so what was the point of this topic?
But I'm saying, but I understand.
Buddy likes to hear himself talk.
Nah, I understand. I understand why they do it because some shit can happen to you that can't happen to dudes.
Okay, but what about my scenario? You're the business owner, retail.
Yeah.
The female brings in a lot more money than the male. Are you still paying the male more money than her?
They probably gonna, in a retail store, they're gonna make the same amount.
Say what?
I said in a retail store, they're gonna make the same amount. We talking commission.
With your logic earlier, you were saying that the potential is she can get pregnant. So you can understand why she would get paid less.
Okay, check this out. You got a man and a woman. The woman's bringing in more money and she gets pregnant. Now I gotta let her off on maternity leave. That gap of her having a baby and being on leave, the man's still there making me money. He's
okay,
still
there. But when she comes back though, she's still gonna be killing dude.
And what if she get pregnant again?
Okay, so instead of answering my question directly, you keep bringing up.
Yes, I say he should make more
further
money.
Your
from
point.
A business owner's perspective.
You act like this isn't the first time he's done it.
No,
from a business owner's perspective, yes.
Yeah, he does all the time.
BJ, I get it. His bottle's empty. There you go.
Yeah. From a business owner's perspective, yes. If the potential of you not making me more money, I'm gonna be mad.
Hey, buddy.
Maybe we should be asking Canada. Don't
hey, buddy.
Questions about that stuff.
No, hold on. Hey, buddy.
Yo.
What are your social media handles?
Oh, buddy would it be Snapchat, buddy would it be Instagram, Skinny Drink, Twitter. I don't be on that shit, but yeah, that's it.
All right. What are your social media handles?
Ray Netta Buyers on Facebook, Mahogany_Ray on Instagram, and at Royal Pettiness on Twitter.
Elena.
Oh, Elena Hewlett on Facebook.
Y'all niggas look like frustrated in the motherfucker.
I love it. I love it.
SPL_Creole Bombshell on Twitter.
I cause chaos.
Get you from calculus. What are your Snapchat handles? Oh, what are your social media handles?
Keisha Stansberry on Facebook, Keisha_from_calculus on Instagram, and Keisha Calculus on Twitter.
Oh, you got a Twitter? Let's go.
Yeah.
Buddy.
You must have missed it last week. Huh?
Yeah, he must have missed that.
Yeah, I did. You know I be drinking.
We know.
Ray.
We know.
Ray.
She already said her social media handle.
She already said her shit?
Yeah.
Your cup.
But I be drinking though.
Hey, BJ.
Hold on. Yo, Lena, you don't do that. That's what the fuck you don't do.
I wasn't gonna tell him to do it. I was asking him a question, sir.
No, don't ask him a question. No. This is our special spot. Pause.
Hold on, man. What's your question, Lena?
No, let him go ahead and do his stuff.
No, go with your question. You go ahead.
Question too. No,
I was asking cuz can I do the hashtag?
What?
That's all I was gonna say.
No. I got this.
DJ, you over trying to steal his thunder and shit.
Hey, sir.
We'll go with you last next week.
Nah, I don't want next week.
Well, you don't want next week. What would you put the hashtag at today?
Hashtag put the P in the V.
It's never going out of style. It's never going out of style.
BJ, can you top that?
Well,
What are your social handles, sir?
I ain't got no Facebook because I don't fuck with that. But mine is actually very similar. My Instagram name is at putting P in the V will always be Glee.
Oh, always be Glee.
Yeah,
Hey, and I'm Pandemic Proof Lou. You can follow me on Facebook, Lucious Williams. Instagram, King Lucious the Great. Snapchat, King Lucious the Great. If you nasty. This is Lucious Williams and Friends podcast, episode 44. Fuck with us.
Peace out.
Hey.